Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night. Champions of the night. Can't tell if we're dreaming now. We watch as the fire falls down. One thing playing on our minds. Time stops and we don't make a sound. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. I'm ready to love. We're the champions.
Turn around 3 times. Start shooting.
Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes. Personalize the way you see everything, and then conquer. Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes. Adjust the angle effortlessly for maximum comfort.
Welcome everybody and good evening all of you joining us on the Facebook page of ESL India and the YouTube gaming channel of ESL India Premiership. I welcome you all. I'm your host and face of ESL India, Vagish Godslebhan, and today is the day 4 of the fall season of ESL India Premiership 2017, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX and Zombie by BenQ, and of course organized by the lovely folks at Nodwin Gaming. Now moving on with the flow of the games, that is, we have 3 games lined up for you guys. We have Clash Royale, we have Dota 2 and Counter-Strike of Global Offensive. Now let me remind you guys that every day at 2:30 p.m. you can catch some of the best teams battling it out in Counter-Strike Global Offensive only and exclusively on Channel D Sport. So moving on with the flow of things, we have a Clash Royale best of 5 lined up between Arpan Christian and Jimit Bhatt. So let's quickly get to know these players. All right, talking about Arpan Christian first of all. Now, we've already seen Arpan in a game of Clash Royale beforehand. So, he hails from Surat. He's a +2 student who began his journey in ESL India Premiership 2017 in the Clash Royale Challenger League of the summer season. Now, strong performances in the May season of the Challenger League did help him get promoted to the June Master League. He also attended the summer season finale in Mumbai recently, where he amazed everyone and took home the winner's trophy as the champion. Now, we expect no less from this young lad in the new season, in the fall season which is going on currently of the ESL India Premiership 2017. Now, his opposition here, Jimit Bhatt. Now, he hails from Bombay. He hails from Mumbai. Okay, he started his journey in the ESL India Premiership 2017 from the Clash Royale Challenger League, but got quickly promoted to the higher leagues given his stellar performances. He finished first in the June session of the Clash Royale Master League, but sadly was not able to convert his online presence at the summer season LAN finale. He got defeated in the first round by fellow Mumbaiker Ruben Dacuna. Now, he's looking forward to dominating the tables in the current season. Now, will Jimit Bhatt be able to convert his previous games, his losses against fellow Mumbaiker Ruben Dacuna as a learning curve and play better in this edition of ESL India Premiership 2017, or will Arpan Christian prevail still? We have loads to find out as our caster Manoj Super XL Gola takes us to the game. So over to the games then.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, are our mics properly working?
Well, let's hope production says nothing otherwise.
Yeah, and the game one is live.
So, this is the ESL India Premiership stage stream.
You need to talk louder.
I need to talk louder.
Yeah.
I will talk louder then. So, welcome back to day 4 of the ESL India Premiership. As usual, this is going to be some Clash Royale action between the current champion of the land finale, Arpan, and Jimit, the other very young kid of the Masters Group.
1 second, let me fix the mic. Keep talking.
So, Gautam, I'm going to let you take a breath while I speak a little about these players. Arpan managed to beat out every other player in the land finale, including Acrid, in a 4-0 victory.
Wow.
You were there. Like,
Okay, mics are working now.
You were there, right? I know you know, but is the same thing going to be repeated this time, or will Jimit turn the tables and sort of get his own victory?
Yeah, and as the game is going along here, let's figure this out. All right, we're in sync. So, what's it going to be? Jimit, you know these players very well.
Yes.
Talk to me about these players. Tell me more about Jimit.
So Jimit is a player who follows a lot of classic meta decks.
Yeah.
So he has very strong fundamentals. He rarely makes mistakes.
Okay.
But the thing is, he follows tried and true methods. There's no new surprises coming from him when he plays.
Yeah. Your mic seems to be upside down.
Arpan, on the other hand, has managed to show that it doesn't matter what kind of player the other guy is.
Yeah.
He really defeated everybody at the land finale. He beat Acrid, who brought some really strange decks into the mix. He beat Ruben, the guy who defended successfully for 3 solid builds of overtime without losing a single HP on the tower.
And here we are. Actually, did you notice we get to see a heal deck actually? We saw a heal deck coming out.
That's what I wanted to say, but I just wanted to finish my thought first. It's
and
a
does he have answer to the musketeers on the left hand side? They can do a lot of damage. He's going to lose that tower. And yes, he does lose the tower now. Already in a lot of trouble. Arpan won. Arpan won the premiership, right? Yes.
But looks like he just got outdrafted. Like there's nothing he's able to do to destroy the 3 musketeers. Even if he does, even if he uses the log,
yeah,
the damage will just be healed up by the heal card, right?
No, but he has the log and fireball combo, but it's quite an expensive counter also. It's a 6 elixir counter attack, and that's a quick finish by Jimit. Arpan, the winner of the season finale, now already off to a bad start. So this is already 1-0 in favor of Jimit. Is this a trend that we're seeing, that the guy who rules
always gets dethroned?
Yeah, so I guess everyone's eyes are on the king of the hill. They see how he plays. I guess they specially devise strategies to beat Arpan now. So, which is now
well, that may be true, but you have to remember that 4 of our Masters players are actually in the same clan. They've seen each other play so much that they know what counters each other. They know what decks they use. I think it's just a code of honor among them not to sort of backstab each other.
Yeah. So we'll ask production now to start the next game, if they could help us out and stuff. Yeah.
So jumping into the second game, Jimit versus Ruben.
Yeah, next game.
I said Ruben. Jimit versus Arpan.
Yeah, Jimit versus Arpan is the game right now, and we are off to a great start. Score right now in favor of Jimit. 1-0. Arpan, the winner of the last LAN that we just finished up. And this is the first game for Arpan, or has he played another game before this?
I think this is the first game on stream for him.
Okay. And we will hopefully we'll get to see the standings also after this.
Yes.
But the Queen,
Night Witch.
The Night Witch. My God. I need to start playing Clash Royale again.
Yes. I beat you in trophies, you know that, right?
Yeah, I was ahead of the game before this whole fiasco happened of
the Night Witch.
My iPhone died basically, and I got an Android phone, and I refuse to install the game right now. But
that Ram is going to make contact on the left.
Ram making a clear contact, and already Night Witch are down to a lot of health. Just throwing out just a bunch of bats who would not be able to do much on the other side. But the Ram Did the ram connect? Like it
Yeah,
barely took off any health. Oh no, it actually took out 500 health off the left hand tower.
The only damage the tower took was from the contact. The Night Witch was able to distract both the barbarians, but you'll have to look on the right where Jimit made an extremely strong push backed by his executioner who did a ton of damage. He basically destroyed whatever Arpan put down in defense.
And what's the strategy of Arpan here? I see a poison in his deck right now.
You see the poison and the ram, right? It's just basically chip damage.
Yeah.
Chip damage. You just beat your opponent using tactics
and look
like
at so many
cancer.
skeletons actually attacking the tower there. So this is doing a lot of damage to Arpan. Already brought down both of his towers.
And the
really
Night
bad
Witch.
health. So
the Night Witch wasn't even able to cross the tower. It just got consumed in the poison.
Jimit off to a great start in the game too.
So we are entering double elixir time, and looking at the cards they've played so far, Jimit has a heavier deck, which means he will have the advantage now.
Yeah, double elixir time is here. Was it able to connect right there?
No.
The ram? No, ram was not able to connect. The chip damage does come out finally, bringing it down to 1600
but
health.
It's just
and counter attack from Jimit. Just a nice distraction. Graveyard coming out, followed by a poison, and that tower is gonna go down. And 35 seconds after the towers is going. No, it survives.
No, that's it. It's
another poison will clear it out basically. A counter on this side, also a nice ice fairy coming out there, clearing that out. Was not able to make the connect. Nice tornado.
Managed to pull the barbarians clear of the tower. Yeah, I'm surprised that so far in this entire game, Jimit has not attempted to activate his King Tower using the tornado. But then again, I'm not the one who's winning this game.
The Ice Spirit there doing so much, trying to stop the ram. I think the ram did connect though.
There you got the log going down, finishes off the tower, and that's
it's 2-0.
2-0 in favor of Jimit.
Now, what is happening on Arpan's side? Why was he not able to make the change that is required here to win this game? Tell me.
So, when you consider the in-game, right, when you already chosen your decks, it's a matter of skill. But what happens right before you start the game? You have to select your deck.
Yeah, and you have 5 slots now. Or have they increased it even 7 now?
And Arpan has constantly, for the second time, has managed to put himself in a position where he is playing with the rock against a paper.
Okay. Paper beats rocks.
Yeah.
Rocks. Yeah.
Speaking of rocks, I think we'll be able to see a bowler next game.
Yeah. And let's get into the next game.
Yeah, this would be a real upset if Jimit beats Arpan 3-0.
Yeah, there goes the mic. But yeah, we wouldn't want to see a 3-0 here. Jimit now has 3 musketeers. Has he changed his deck a little bit?
Yes.
Arpan dropping down an elixir collector here.
We haven't seen the P.E.K.K.A being played in either game.
Also, yes. This is going to be quite interesting now. Let's see how this works out for him.
So the way P.E.K.K.A decks work is you don't use your P.E.K.K.A as an offensive
It's a defensive unit.
It's a defensive card. What you do is you wait for the other guy to push.
Yeah.
Hold out as long as you can, then drop the P.E.K.K.A.
Bandit clearing out the Night Witch almost instantly.
That's some Matrix level moves right there.
Yeah.
So you basically use your P.E.K.K.A to defend, get as much value out of it as possible.
Yeah.
And hopefully cycle enough to drop another P.E.K.K.A before the first one reaches the enemy tower.
Double P.E.K.K.A. Night Witch was able to stop that ram with relative ease.
Right
was
on the
not
edge.
able to connect, but those barbarians took out the Night Witch, so which is at least some good news there. One little chip damage by that bat, not able to do much. 3 musketeers are on the field, and he's looking to put down another elixir character behind this, it seems. And what's the count? Wow, right in the front of the. I feel bad for those musketeers on the deck. And even on the left, actually.
This is the first time he's revealed his P.E.K.K.A, right?
Yeah. And the P.E.K.K.As come out almost instantly on both sides. And I see that defensive P.E.K.K.A here, followed by the elixir character. Now Jimit is most probably going to counter it with its own unit here. But
Night Witch,
yeah, but was it necessary to drop the Night Witch so far forward? Do you think we had could he have dropped it a bit like a 4-3 plant or something?
No, not necessarily. The thing is, if you look at his hand right there, he didn't have the ideal way to play something else first. Like, even a Nice Spirit would have sufficed, but he has to rotate something out of it.
And Three Musketeers going to town on this big push coming on the left. They'll be able to clear this out rather quickly. Wow, Three Musketeers bringing the value of 9 elixir there.
Was one of the most powerful firing squads.
And look at that. Now, what's the answer here from Arpan? Look at the big tank right in front of this.
Are we going to
this is going to be dangerous. Heal card also comes out. Now we're back to full health. Those Musketeers make mincemeat out of that tower. And this is not the best placement for... He tried, and I think this is GG. Do you think he's going to even lose his King Tower? Yes,
I think this might just be a 3-0 game. Look at that. Second P.E.K.K.A. down on the field, and it's not going to be answered by an enemy P.E.K.K.A.
That's actually going to lose his King Tower. This is very sad to see those Musketeers going down. And 3-round victory for a third game. Score 3-0 in favor of Jimit. Wow.
Jimit just smacked the winner out of Arpan right there.
Yes. Jimit just smacked the trophy out of Arpan's hand there, and he's like, you don't deserve this. But Arpan did deserve the victory that he pulled off at the LAN event. Was not sadly able to convert this in a victory here, but this is just part of the system, right?
Yeah, this is just the July session too.
Maybe that's his strategy right here. He wants to lose right now and stay in the Master League and then come to the LAN event and be like, you know, that's a big surprise he did at the LAN event also. We were not expecting, actually I was not expecting out and sitting in the production room, not expecting Arpan to actually perform so well. But he surprised me, he surprised you lot, he surprised every one of the players that were there.
Like the favorite was Mrin.
Yeah, Mrin was...
I thought Mrin got defeated by Akin.
And just this is so I love saying Marin. So, I start feeling, I feel the fact that we put a lot of pressure on Mrin by keep telling him that, you know, you were supposed to be number one. So I think we need to kind of tone it down so Mrin can actually perform. I feel like he's under a lot of pressure just by us. Whenever we see him like, dude, number one, you know, you're going to be number one. And now...
I think we are stealing the
score is 3-0.
Maybe we can look at the standings.
I would ask production if it's possible to give us standings. If it's not possible, it's okay. Like we can survive without the standings right now. And I really want to start playing Clash Royale again, but I realize as a normal working man.
That's the...
Or extra hard-working gentleman here as myself. What happens is that if I'm putting Clash Royale on my phone, there's no way that phone's going to survive the whole day. Because Clash Royale drains the hell out of that. And the standings are up now. Haseeb, wow. But actually, there's not a lot of games have happened so far. So you see Haseeb sitting, he's played 2 matches, he's won both of them, putting him in a leader position.
One of those matches that was against Mehudi, right?
Yeah.
Haseeb came back from 0-2 deficit.
Was that live streamed or was it?
It was live streamed.
Okay. Yeah, that's the match we were watching. That was yesterday's match, right? Yes, that was a good match. Arpan now losing 2 games right at the bottom of the whole thing. I think the money is getting to his...
He's lost his roots. Now he's going to take an adventure down through the Challenger League. Come back up.
Yeah. I guess the trophy is being heavy on his heart.
Heavy wears the crown.
Yeah. So I guess that's it for now for us, and we would like to give a shout out to our sponsors, Omen by HP, Zoe by BenQ, HyperX, and the good folks over at Nordwind Gaming.
That's us.
We are Nordwind Gaming, and we run the production, we do the casting.
We also play the games.
And Vagish is also part of the team who does good hosting. Sometimes he forgets who's playing, but he does a great job at hosting itself. Quite a personality he has, actually. Quite a... What's the right word?
Magnetic personality?
Yes,
I would say a vocal personality.
Yeah. So in any case, so that's it. We have some Counter-Strike coming up next.
And then some Dota 2.
Then we have Dota 2 action right after that. So let's close this here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is 3-0 in favor of Jimit, but Arpan, who was the winner of the LAN event, has gone down in flames right now. This is the second game he's lost in a row. We'll call it a night here, and let's push over to Counter-Strike action. Thank you so much, guys.
Take it away, Vagish.
Thank you for those kind words, Gotham, Workaholic, Vic, and Manoj Supergola. Excellent casters, I must say. You know what? Considering Clash Royale is becoming such a big craze in the country, day by day, premiership by premiership, season by season, I think we need such casters. We need more of such casters who can literally take us through the game as and when the action happens in either of the lanes. So now moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again wherever you're watching us on the Facebook page of ESL India or the YouTube gaming channel of ESL India, wherever you're watching us. I welcome you all. My name is Vagish Gosleban and I'm your host for the ESL India Premiership. Now moving ahead with the course of things here, we have a Counter-Strike Global Offensive game lined up for you guys between Team Shooting Monkeys and Team Scorchers. Yeah, let me remind you, Team Scorchers was earlier known as Team Wolf and consisted of some great players like DNM, etc. So that's the match we have. In fact, since we have a Counter-Strike match right now, let me take this opportunity to remind you guys about something very important. That important thing is the fact that we come to you at 2:30 p.m. every day with some of the great Counter-Strike matches from the fall season of the ESL India Premiership 2017 exclusively on D Sports. So if you have contact your cable operators, whoever they may be, and get yourself your subscription of D Sport now. All right, so Counter-Strike Global Offensive in the offing. Let's quickly take a look at the teams in question here. Alright, talking about the game at hand here, we have Team Scorchers versus Team Shooting Monkeys. Now talking about Scorchers here, first of all, like I said, one of the many teams opting for a name change during the transfer window period, Team Wolf was one of them. The team will now be known as Scorchers henceforth. Now along with the name change, the team has also had significant roster changes. If you remember, Amit Rasu now plays for Eternal Esports and not for Scorchers, the then Team Wolf. So, along with the name change, like I said, they have had roster changes. Ritesh Ritsha has taken a sabbatical and will not be playing this season, whereas former Semperex players Krishna Krish Salecha and Mithil F. Savant have joined the team. Now, Scorchers lineup looks pretty promising and we expect some great Counter-Strike action for the team this season, whereas the opposition here, Shooting Monkeys, let's talk about them. They're from Bombay. They're a renegade and a rising team in the Indian Counter-Strike Global Offensive circuit, and they hold a lot of promise. In fact, they entered the CSGO Master League after stellar performances in the Summer Season Starter Cup and the Challenger League. They managed to attend the Summer Season LAN finale, but sadly and unfortunately were knocked out by erstwhile Dare to Dream in the lower bracket of the Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournament. Now they recently added Raju Pukarev Jitu to their roster, and we expect his presence and experience to help the team drastically enhance their performance. Unfortunately, their player Swapnil Markaran Mahajan has left and joined the roster of Team Semperex. Well, that's pretty much about both the teams here in question. So everybody joining us for this game, I welcome you all once again. This is the fall season of the ESL India Premiership 2017, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX and Zavi BenQ, organized by Northern Gaming. So let's head on to some great Counter-Strike games.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with the ESL India Premiership Masters fall season. My name is Bleh, and today's game is going to be Shooting Monkeys facing off against the Scorchers. It's going to be, hopefully, a scorcher of a map and of a match as well. This game is going to be something. Shooting Monkeys, they have looked a little shaky of late. Aegis Cerebro, Pokeref, Spyro, although, primarily because they lost Forsaken, who's now playing with Semper X, I believe. But overall, they, let's see what they have in store for us. Because Scorchers, as a team, it's basically the old Wolf lineup, pretty much Wolf. But we do find it's seeded to Mittel and Munnan brothers. They're playing together now. They're not brothers, in fact, but they've been playing together for such a long time. It's pretty cool to see them back together in the same team. And it's going to be Neo, that's Munnan, who's going to open things up. Gets the first kill. Mittel, Neo, aka Munnan, Monster, DNM, and Krish. For Shooting Monkeys, it's Aegis Cerebro, Pokeref, Spyro, Revolt, and Spy. Aegis Cerebro just waiting towards the mid cubby. He's going to spot the smoke coming in. He's going to go for a contact play. One tap to the face of DNM, and they're not looking his direction. And it's going to be Neo who takes him down. Nice movement, smooth movements from Krish over there as Revolt's going to get overwhelmed as well. And all of a sudden now the 2v4 looking pretty rough here. Pokeref and Spyro. Pokeref spots out a player, and Spyro might actually catch someone off guard, but Monster's going to rip his head clean off his shoulders, and Pokeref left alone. In a 1v4, nothing much he can do, to be very honest. He's dancing around with Krish. Krish is biding time for his teammate to wrap around from the brackets area. You can see all players pouring in together to try and take down Pokeref, try and prevent him from saving that armor for the next round. He's going to tap away, so doesn't get the kill. Knife is going to come out, and are they going to go for the knife? No, they're not. Neo's going to take him down. There's going to be a very, very solid round coming up from Scorchers. Giving 4 guys alive as well. And a huge triple kill from Munnan, opening things up and picking up 2 kills. And Shooting Monkeys, they're going to go for the force here. Spy's already bought up the CZ, Kevlar, so we do see upgraded pistols. Although Spyro... Oh, alright, never mind. I thought one of them would probably go for a full eco for an op buy, their rifle buyer. Instead, it's going to be CZs, Deagles, couple of 5-7 in the mix as well. Aegis Cerebro is just going to be making do with the P250. He is most probably going to be the primary operator here for Scorchers on the CT side. DNM going to be leading the way. P90. All right. P90 and Mittel. You don't see that often. The reason people don't go for P90s is because the money reward is abysmal. Oh, great flashbang, but Pokeref not able to find anything instead. DNM is going to get the opening kill. They find Aegis Cerebro. And now Spy trying to come to his teammates' rescue. But Pokeref's got to go big here. They still haven't gone for a play. All 5 players gathering up here. And the smoke coming in towards coils, towards coffins as well. Nate's going to sail in, won't do much damage. Pokeref holding the line. Should get the kill. Oh no, they're so low, but he's not able to get the frag. Spy does find one. Should get another one onto Neo now. It's a 3v3. DNM's already low. Spy doing a little bit more damage before finally going to get taken down. But Revolt's pushed into the 5-7. He's taking the fight, gets the headshot, and wants to know this is looking rough here. Because Revolt, but he's down 4 HP as well. DNM and 2 points of health. Both of them can just get taken down by shards from the on the edge of the wall. Bomb is going to get planted though. DNM 2 HP. What can he do? Nothing. He gets taken down. Now it's Spyro against Krish, but Krish will clutch it out. 2-0 to Scorchers, but my god, that was an expensive round. Shooting Monkey should be going for a full eco. Aegis Cerebro $900, so he might be going for the glass cannon, unless you can get a couple of kills, maybe with the P250 or the P2K. Spy purchasing a P250 for himself, but the rest of them might be just seeing a full eco here. Nade sailing down, not doing much damage, and Mittel and Munnan with the 2 Mag-10s. They're going to be going on a drive-by mission. They're driving around in the hood. The hood's name is B Bomb Site. They're just going to be going for these Mag-10 kills here. Mittel leading the way. Should get the first kill. Oh, Spy stays alive for a bit. Finally gets taken down. But against unarmored opponents, these guns, the Mag-10 can just shred people to pieces as Mittel runs out of bullets, but it's going to be P250 coming out, gets the kill, and just shredding through all the players. Last guy remaining alive is going to be Spyro. He's going to stay alive for long, though he will fall. 3-0 to Scorchers, as we will be seeing the bike map for the Shooting Monkeys. Aegis Cerebro might go for the glass cannon here. He won't have armor though. Let's see what they do. So Cerebro trying to go for the fight over in mid. He's gonna fall back. He knows his armor. He doesn't have the armor to work with. He's gonna be playing very safe, but the action is happening over at quads. Revolt, oh, gets sprayed him down, but he just finds one. Spyro's got to go big here, but he's going to get taken down against Cerebro. Does. He's trapped in the side. He needs to find another one. Goes for the flick shot. Unable to find landed. He's going to find one. Looking for more. Your no scope in the crotch. Neo gets castrated with an AWP. Now DNM left alone in a 1v3. How was Aegis Cerebro allowed to get so many kills? The question is Spy will finally take down DNM, and it's going to be Shooting Monkeys getting the first round on board. What a round. What a ridiculous round. This is Aegis Cerebro doing a lot of work, and now he's got the armor to work with as well. It's a full buy, although two FAMASas will be there. As we do see Scorchers gathering up, they're getting banana control. Shooting Monkey's not really looking to contest banana. One thing I've noticed about them, they're pretty okay just playing from near the entrance towards B. Is Pokeref going to be boosting up Spy? Or rather, the other way around, Pokeref getting boosted up by Spy. Metal Monster. I'm not sure what they're thinking of. We do have Krish making a lot of noise over at mid, so that actually might draw Proper F, or is it? Nope. He sees the smoke raining in here. This could be problems on Spy. Goes for the spray, not able to get the kill. Poker F. Smoke's gonna come in here, or are they just gonna walk in dry? Are they now? Smoke's gonna come in. Oh, through the smoke, through the coffin, finds Monster, but Krish is gonna reply that with a frag of his own. Finds Revolt as the bomb is gonna get planted. All three terrorists playing from the site in the post plants, and Neo finds Aegis Cerebro just running out like a madman. 2v3, and they're going to go for this retake. Spyro has already made his way to the bottom of Banana, pushing in as Pokeref is waiting for his teammate to make his way. They don't have any utility to work with, and Spyro gets immediately challenged and taken down middle. The Galil coming out on top, and Pokeref left in a 1v3. He does have a kit, but nothing else to work with in the round. Pretty much done and dusted. Metal will win the duel. That Galil doing a bit of damage, picks up 2 kills as well. That is going to be the round going to have Scorchers. They steal it back, and with that, they reset Shooting Monkey's economy. The money is broken. To 1. As we do see Aegis Cerebro, P250 and armor. He's got a little bit of cash to work with. I'd rather see a full stack coming out from the CTs, especially in a round where they haven't really invested anything, to try and maximize the chances of pulling off, or at least doing a lot of damage to their opponents. Opening up middle. We'll get the kill, so they fall without barely inflicting any damage, and Monster, well, he will get taken down though. And Neo is gonna be on the hunt over at mid. What's he doing over at mid? He's trying to probably catch a guy off guard, probably looking for the flank. Revolt is not in. Spots out Neo, but won't be able to go for the kill. Bomb's not yet planted, by the way. Spy is gonna get pushed back by middle. And DNM is going to go for the hunt, is the question. He will get the kill. DNM looking for more. Finds Spyro, and Neo is peering towards Banana as Revolt is not budging here from this little cubby that he finds himself in. 4-1 will be 5-1. Scorchers. Solid lead in Revolt with a USB tapping away. Krish will, however, win the duel. Looked a little scary that there. He did have just a P250 to work with, but the round will be done and dusted. Shooting Monkeys now with... Still, money's not that great. Might be seeing a double eco. It will be a double eco. CZ's, P250s, whatnot. Three nades. Probably aggression towards... No. Alright, 4 guys towards Banana. This could make things a little interesting. DNM's not going to bother contesting towards Banana. Knowing that it might be a force buy or, a full eco stack. They're just going to be playing this slow and steady. They're actually going to burst out towards... Spy doing a bit of work. Gets a kill. You could find more. Poker finds Mittel. What is going on? Spy just running like a horse with blinders, but Monster, he's doing a lot of work in his side, but he needs backup real quickly here. He's gonna get the bomb down. The 2 players slowly sneaking in underneath DNM. DNM might not be expecting this. He will make his way to the safety of Pit. Spots out Spy. Oh my god, what a shot. And now, Monster, a lot of work to do. He finds one more, is looking for another, but Poker's gonna take him down. It's all down to Krish with the AWP 1v1. He's got the op, he's got utility. And Spyro, this is a great plant. Krish, he's gonna appear on the corner. And it's gonna be Spyro who spots him out, takes the fight, and Krish will land a shot with the AWP. And that is going to be the round for Scorchers, although a very expensive round considering Shooting Monkeys barely invested anything into it. 4 people get taken down. The op does survive though in the hands of Krish. Six to 1. You see, I guess Cerebral with the AWP. Metal again opening things up towards A. There's still a guy in the side though, it's gonna be Revolt. Finds one and needs to get another one. The flashbang is perfect, he gets another kill, but Monster will get the quick trade. Pokerev blocked out by the smoke. What's he gonna do? He's waiting patiently for his teammate to come up from mid. Monster gets both the kill, he gets a clutch in fact, and that is going to be 7 to 1 Scorchers. Nothing's going the way of Shooting Monkeys at the moment. They're just not... this is kind of rough, to be very honest. I'm not... They're making the... They're getting the rounds very, very close, but not able to quite close it out, so to speak. And the man advantage always with Scorchers most of the time. Leading the way, finds Spy. Revolt will be waiting in the sight, but again, another eco round. Also taken down, so 1 by 1, once again they fall. Like Cerebral just is gonna YOLO his way through, but Tina's gonna find him. And that is gonna be 7 to 1. Or make it 8 to 1 here. Shooting Monkeys, there's 2 more kills to find. However, Monster's kind of low here. He should be playing it a little bit more safe. Ooh, nasty shot from Spy. He can actually find Monster as well if he's not careful. And they have rifles. They don't need to give away these rifles. As Pokerev waiting with the CZ, that could be dangerous. He finds Krish. Oh, this is troublesome. Bomb's gonna explode. They need to make their escape. Neo will get the kill in the poke ref, so they will survive. Will Monster make his escape is the question, and looks like he will. So 8-1 for Scorchers, and now we see another buy coming out. Dual up Spy and AK. This is interesting. This is interesting. But for it to work, they need to go for some plays here. Passive holds. Usually when you go for dual up setup, passive holds aren't ideal, because if you have to go for a retake or if the T's get too close, the ops are gonna, you know, kind of handicap you. Interesting nade there. Was it a nade? Flash just went clean through. Yeah, gets a regret. He's gonna be smoked off. Spyro gets spotted out. He's still gonna hold the line here. Still gonna take the fight, and the Mega Super is gonna get the kill. I think just a flashbang wasn't even a smoke, but Neo in the meantime using that, using the, ooh, Mega Cerebro gets the kill. He's looking for more. The bomb is getting, but nade is gonna be the end of him. That is perfect. Kobe in the face. Mill's gonna take him down. 2v4 now, and Spy misses the sitter. He needs to land a shot, and now the 3v2. There's not much they can do. They're gonna be falling back. Just gonna go for the save here, and that is gonna be round number 9 for Scorchers. I love what. Oh, okay. Spy does get the kill on the exits, but round's pretty much done and dusted. Just gonna try and save here, or are they? They're actually re-aggressing. This is okay. Now they're gonna fall back. I'm not sure what they were planning, but curious, very curious as to why all 3 players would have their attention fixed on mid. Great work from Neo, that's Munnin by using that distraction over to mid to peek out for balcony to get these 2 kills, but again, shooting monkeys looking pretty rough here. 9-1 for the Scorchers, and it's looking like a pretty one-sided game here. Still, it is Inferno. Can be anyone's game here. Maybe we have a tack timeout getting called by Scorchers. 9-1 though. Question is, here's what's really surprising me, is the fact that shooting monkeys haven't taken a timeout till now. They're 9-1 down. They have 3 timeouts they can take. They haven't taken the timeouts yet. I'm just not sure why they haven't. Oh, actually, it's a technical issue for Scorchers. We have a player dropping out. I think that was Metal. I think it was D&M dropping out. But my question is, why aren't shooting monkeys taking a timeout? You know, they need to get a timeout. But well, things looking pretty rough here for shooting monkeys, and they've gone for the force buy anyways. It's gonna be FAMAS, couple of FAMASes. They have the op in the hands of Spy, which is safe from previous round. So they have 2 ops safe from the previous round. 2 FAMASes and the M4. Can they make it work is a question. So here we go. Unpause will be coming in. Or maybe not. I'm still waiting for the end to come in. Yep, so technical issues, ladies and gents. Nothing much we can do about that. So it looks like DNM has lagged out for a bit. I'm just trying to get word from the admins as to how long this is going to take. But till he's back, we might be forced to just wait for a bit here. Unfortunate, but it does happen. Online games. Crazy thing is how after the entire roster shuffle that's taken place, how most of the teams, you know, the lesser teams have actually looked worse now. Shooting Monkeys, they look worse. I think even Scorchers and Semper X. I think Semper X actually look a little bit more solid right now because they picked up Forsaken. Apart from the rest of the teams, they actually look worse off because of these roster changes and shuffles. Even Entity. Entity is kind of unfortunate because it was Psy, and Psy had he has carpal tunnel, so he's not going to be able to play. They picked up Hunter, who, while a pretty competent player, he is not, you know, on the level of, let's say, he's not on the level of a Psy. So every team looking pretty rough, if you ask me. So we're still waiting on DNM to join in. We should be resuming with the game very quickly here. Internet issues. Internet issues is what they say. Can't really blame him, can you? It does happen all the time. Right, so it looks like we have DNM back in the server, so it should be ready to resume the game. Alright, so I think we're ready to resume with the game here. I do apologize for the delay, ladies and gents, but here we go. Game will be resuming. DNM is back in the server. It's, you know, it's online games. It does happen all the time. And I think we're going to be having a restore coming in because the money was kind of messed up with DNM. But yeah, we should be resuming with the game here now. There we go. 9-1. Shooting Monkeys with the 2 ops. What can they do? What can they do? It's gonna be Spy taking off a shot towards Banana. It's not gonna find anyone though. It's gonna be Spy. Okay, that was ridiculous. I did not expect to land that one. And in the meantime, Spyro finds 2 quick kills. This is looking rough for Mythil and DNM. But still 9-1. What they can do right now is try to do a bit more damage, but they're getting picked off one by one. Mythil left alone. You know, 1v5, and they haven't inflicted a single point of damage as well. That is just huge. Bomb drop in no man's land, and Mythil just looking to find something. He knows where Spyro is, but a peek comes in from Spyro, and he's going to take him down, and that is going to be the round. going the way of Shooting Monkeys. So finally winning a round after quite a while. However, it take them quite a while to get it. So if they lose this round again, the money's not going to be that great. So they need to ensure they win these rounds without losing more players. They need to string a few rounds together to make a game of this matchup. Because at the moment, the Scorchers is just completely demolishing them. They got money for days as well. Actually, no, the money's not that great. They did win a couple of clutches. So Shooting Monkeys, they win this round. They can actually string a few together. For Scorchers, though, from a 9-1 lead, it could be a 9-6 half if they lose this half here. If they lose this round here, so a lot at stake. Pretty crucial round, and they're going to be bursting out towards mid. Ikasuiba holding the line. What a shot from Neo! But the Flames, Poker finds 3. Krish will take him down, but Spyro with a little bit of a late reply there, but he gets the kill. DNM left alone now. 1v2. However, for DNM, bomb is dropped right in front of Arches. And Spy misses the shot. DNM appears around the corner. 2 players, and Spy takes a sweet time lining up the shot. And he takes him down, and that is going to be the round going the way Shooting Monkeys. Stringing a couple rounds together, and finally you see Scorchers' money has actually depleted now, almost completely. See some aggression. Poker. Oh, okay. Monster completely blinded. Which is very lucky with Poker. All the revolvers there as well. Gathering for this B play. They do have a flashbang. And here comes a flash out as they come pouring in. Will the boost be in time is the question. Poker and Revolver holding the line. And it's going to be a complete slaughter. Revolver and Poker taking tons, getting the kills. But Christian Neo get 2 quick kills as Neo unfortunately needs to pick up the C4, which means he will be taken down 9-4. Shooting Monkeys stringing a few rounds together now. Finally, a little late in the half, but they finally seem to have woken up here. Oh, this is interesting. Aggression. This is interesting. This is very interesting. This actually catch him off guard. Spyro finds one, looking for more. Won't get the second kill, but Poker is there as well. DNM won't be expecting this, will he? As Poker is going to take him down. In the meantime, it's utter chaos. As Mittel... The Molotow's not quite perfect. He's going to push him through the flames. Almost gets a kill in the Poker. But Spy is going to find Krish in the meantime, leaving it all on the Mittel lane. Should have a very good inkling when Poker is. But the bomb is dropped. Spy is looking to take the fight. Doesn't need to. In fact, he's going to dance around 1 HP Mittel, and he's going to get taken down. 5 rounds on board for Shooting Monkeys. Stringing 4 rounds together here. Showing a little bit of some signs of life. Sort of doing a bit of work as Scorchers. They got for Hail Mary buy in the final round here in the first half. So 9-1 to 9-5, not bad at all for Shooting Monkeys. Throwing themselves a lifeline. And if they win the pistol round as well, they have a pretty solid chance of coming back into this game. Timing is everything. Mittel gets halfway down the hallways before Spyro peeks around the corner. Of course, the UMP is going to do the work. They will pick up the... He's trying to pick up the rifle, which he will. Pokref playing behind a haystack. Ikasuiba with the AWP. Revolt. So man's already crossed on. Oh, nice tap there Does a bit of damage to DNM. He should get a kill though. Finds Neo, looking for more, but Krish will take him down. But Spy with the AWP, replying back, is looking for more kills around the corner. Oh, misses a sitter! Cerebro will find Monster though. Was crossing through the smoke? What? The long flank from Mythil will get the kill onto AK Cerebro, leaving it all on a Pokeref in a 1v2. The bomb is gonna get planted. No, not yet. He's gonna find Krish. Takes him down. Bomb dropped. He's got to win the duel. Yes, he will. Pokeref will get the kill. And they win 5 rounds. 5 rounds in a row for Shooting Monkeys. Giving themselves a pretty solid fighting chance here in this matchup. 9-6. Second half, curious to see what Shooting Monkeys are gonna do here. They have the raid boss buy on AK Cerebro, Tech 9 and armor. Rest of the players with blocks and armor. Revolt donating Tech 9 to AK and to AK Cerebro, and the smoke and the aggression, cheeky aggression from Krish. They will make presence felt and immediately fall back. DNM boost up towards the mini wall. And bear in mind, the C4 is actually in the hands of Cerebro, who is waiting all the way towards T-spawn. As the Ts are gathering back, DNM spots a player out. Oh! Okay then, one tap, AK Cerebro is down for the count. And the bomb was on his back as well, the Tech 9 too, but it's still going to continue pushing in. The DNM, well, Krish, no smoke, just going in dry. DNM just needs to stay alive here. There's going to be Neo, comes to the rescue. Poker finds 1 kill, but the last guy remaining alive is going to be Mr. Spyro with the Tech 9. Finds a kill, but there's another man behind him. He's trapped here. Needs to go for a play. Manages to cross on over. Spots out DNM. This Tech 9 can be dangerous, but DNM, he's not going to miss his shots with the USB. He's going to get the kill. And there's going to be a pistol round going the way of Scorchers. Both the pistol rounds being won by DNM and his men. Shooting Monkeys, they've gone for the force buy. Deagles, 4 Deagles in armor. They've all with the P250. Scorchers don't really need to take this fight. Monsters on an MP7, you don't see that often. They are gathering up for this B play. However, Neo finds 1 kill over at B. He's looking for more. The USB comes out, tapping away, not able to get another one, but DNM is there, ready and waiting, and this is looking good here, and that is going to be all 3 players charging in. First command to fall is going to be Revolt. They know where DNM is there. He's budged yet. And Akis really with a pre-fire. Gets the kill, but Krish is there to reply back real quickly with the FAMAS. Takes the fight. Rips his head clean off his shoulders. And that is going to be round number 11 for Scorchers. Six to 11. Shooting Monkeys. Ooh, that nade's got to hurt Krish. Swamping of frags with his SMGs, but then in the meantime, Banana, look at DNM pushing very deep. There's a gap in the smoke as well. He gets 1 monster in the meantime. Completely decimating whoever is left over at mid, and that is going to be Pokeref in a 1v5. P250 in hand, and a dream. Scorchers. What Shooting Monkeys, what are they going to do is a question they have really been looking a little lackluster. They're showing some signs of life late on their CD side. in the first half, but apart from that, they've just been kind of impotent. Although it's been equal rounds, so let's see what they have to do on their what they do on their Byron. AK is coming out, using some utility as well, and aggression towards Banana. Uh-oh, this could be painful. The nades pouring in. But look at how low Spy is. Actually, he was over at alt mid. They've taken so much damage. They've rolled on 33 HP. Spy down to 9 points of health. I don't think he even spotted anyone out. The utilities doing a lot of damage. Spyro is going to open things up, gets an opening kill. Again, DNM. He's been playing it a little too aggressively for my liking, to be very honest. He's waiting patiently over at B. It's a 3v5. Here's a problem. Here's a problem. They are very, 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 very low on HP, even though they have the man advantage. Here comes the execute coming in. Neo can completely decimate them if he's got a pop flash from his teammate. Instead, he's going to be playing in the smoke, not pushing out, allowing them to come in. Chris is going to be just running in straight into Spy. This is going to be rough here. Spy is waiting perfectly, gets the kill. And despite the fact that 3 other players are on 9, 10, and 11 HP, they might just have pulled this one off. Metal is going to be saving his weaponry and whatever he has here, and that is going to be the round here going the way of Shooting Monkeys, keeping all 5 players alive as well. I think Metal is just hugging the wall, not going to bother doing anything else. I'm not even sure if he's AFK or something. Mythal, I think he just got AFK for a second, but the round will be done. Shooting Monkeys get to 7 rounds. Still have a bit of a way to go here. Scorchers finally calling for another timeout. I think it's a technical issue, if I'm not mistaken. All right, maybe a tactical timeout. Yep, the money's not that great, so they have to take a call here. What do they do? Do they go for the force? They can go for the force. So Chris has got 6K, he can go for an op. And Monster can buy up for himself. Mythal can drop a gun towards DNM, and Neo could probably have to make do with a UMP or maybe a FAMAS. So they can go for the buy. The question is how they distribute the weaponry. Taking a sweet time, discussing things, trying to figure out how they're gonna go about this round, but they do have a cushion, 5 rounds cushion to work with, so no sweat yet, no pressure. Take it slow. They haven't bought up yet though, that's curious. Still in the USBs. They all seem to be kind of almost AFK. Alright, seems like there is a technical issue. I do apologize. Once again, technical issues for Scorchers. It looks like one of the players seems to have lagged out again. I think it's a couple of players, in fact, have seemed to have lagged out. So All right. Not sure what exactly the issue is. You can probably hear from production. Let us know. If you can please let me know what really is going on. It'd be awesome. It'd be cool. All right, so we will finally be resuming with the game without much further ado. Let's see, Krish. So the buy is pretty much similar to what I had kind of expected looking at the money. Krish will go with the op. 3 M4s of Hamas being dropped, I think, for DNM. Here we go. Shooting monkeys. It's gonna be Krish opening things up over at mid, getting the opening pick. Revolt's gonna fall. Shooting monkeys. One thing I've noticed is how they really struggle when it comes to playing from a man disadvantage, and already a man down. Cerebro also half HP now with a nade. He's eating it. Monster taking the first spy. Metal has a very Metal just not budging here from the apartments. He's getting a lot of information from you. Is Spy going to check the corner? Spy, he won't check it. He's going to walk past Mittel, but Mittel can get a free kill here. Yes, he will. Find Spy. And now they have to commit. They have to commit. -7. Smoke's gonna be raining in DNM. It's lying in wait. He's got Neo. We've got... Oh, that's a huge gap. That is just unforgivable. That is unforgivable. Aegis and Spy will get 2 quick kills, but now it's all on Aegis. He has no idea there's another man waiting. Neo, he will assassinate him. Scorchers, they win the round, keeping two players alive as well. So that's gonna help their economy out a little bit. For Shooting Monkeys, so they can go for a buy, but it is not gonna be that great a buy. Here we go. Cerebro on the glass cannon, that's ballsy, and it's gonna be Mythil pushing in, gets a quick kill, but in the meantime, Shooting Monkeys reply back with 2 quick frags of their own. Now this is looking interesting. Man disadvantage, and Poker F finds another kill here. Monster gets a kill. Are they gonna push him through the smoke is the question. He's gonna fall back. The C4 is actually making its way towards A. Monster is gonna have rotated. He's gonna spot out Spy. Spy's alone, but he's gonna have backup real quickly. Monster finds a kill. This is huge from him. 11 bullets remaining, and now backup is arriving as well in the form of DNM. And DNM, a tiny little sliver. It's 2. It'll make that a 1v2. Revol left alone, and DNM will take him down. So we do have, okay, I think we're having a restore coming in. Alright then. think we have... There we go. So we should be resuming with the game. I think they call for a timeout as well. All right, so 14-7. Anyways. Is 7. Money broken for Shooting Monkeys, and Scorchers can pretty much just close us out here with their without having to worry too much. Question is, our Shooting Monkey is gonna go for the force is the question. By the looks of it, Pokrev's already bought up. Force buy. This could be painful. This could be painful. If they lose this round, the money's gone direct. Spyro. Let's find one, but Monster, how is he still alive? I don't even understand. He'll have time to reload as well. Insane Malta's going to push him out. He's going to push out, takes the fight, gets 4 kills. Dinham helps him out to get another kill as well. That's going to be 15-7. This is it. This is pretty much it. It's do or die. And barreling down Banana, DNM is gonna get the kill. But quick trades going in the favor of Shooting Monkeys. But Monster in the meantime just taking the fight over at mid. And now it's a race towards the B bomb side as Mythil. He reaches a second too late. The Revolt has managed to cross on over towards the bomb side. He's wrapping around from construction as well. He's making too much noise. I'm not so sure why he's making so much noise. And Mythil is completely whiffing. An easy spray, and Monster appears around through the smoke before the smoke blooms. He gets the kill, and then the fadeaway shot into Revolt, leaving it all on the Spy in a 1v2. He is wrapping around from behind, though. But he's going to be spot on. Christian's going to take him down, and Scorchers will take the game in a very, very convincing fashion, ladies and gents. 16-17. Sorry, 16-7 will be the final scoreline. And that's it from our end here. My name is Blay, and do tune in, by the way, on D Sports tomorrow at 2:30 for the continuation of the ESL India Premiership Masters.
Congratulations, Team Scorchers, the then Team Wolf there. I think absolutely the fact exists that getting Mithil F on board is definitely a huge up for the team. 7-16 in favor of Team Scorchers, and they take home this game against Shooting Monkeys, their opposition. Well played, lads. Well played indeed. In fact, everybody joining us just about now on the Facebook page of ESL India and the YouTube gaming channel of ESL India Premiership, I welcome you all late. But it's okay, fine. At least if you're a Dota fan, I'm presuming that's why you logged in late. So, like I said, we have Dota in the offing here in the fall season, day 4 of the ESL India Premiership 2017, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX and Zowie by BenQ, and organized by the lovely peeps at Notwin Gaming. Now, moving on with the course of things here, we have, like I said, a Dota 2 match in the offing. We have Team XRG going up against Team Go Figure Red. So, let's quickly see who these teams are. Alright, now starting with Team XRG here. Now they're a Mumbai-based team, one of the oldest Dota 2 teams of the scene. Now they're led by Mihir Gondi Shroff, and the XRG team has been at the forefront of recognizing Dota 2 talent in the country. Former prominent players of the stream include Dhanit Negi Negi and Jeet Swifty Kundra. Now, they attended the summer season finale in Mumbai but did not enjoy much success there. In fact, the fall season of Dota 2 Master League will allow the team to start the ESL India Premiership 2017 campaign afresh, whereas the opposition here, Go Figure Red. Now, they're based in Bangalore and they're led by Raghu Drake N. They're one of the top teams in the country and has talented players on roster, including the star player Harsh Archmage Shah. Now, the team will be missing the services of Saurabh Milk Saha. The player has taken a sabbatical in order to focus on his examinations and has been replaced with Amit Ame. Now, we have this team finishing third in the summer season finale of the ESL India Premiership 2017. So, will Go Figure Red be able to break through the wall known as Team XRG, or will Team XRG prevail? We'll get to know all about this as and when we see all the 3 lanes getting occupied by the respective heroes in game, because the casters all revved up to go and so are the teams. So let's quickly head off into this Dota 2 match.
Keep the ground.
Turn around 3 times. Start shooting.
Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESL India Premiership. My name is Vivek, and today we've got Go Figure there facing off versus XRG. Go Figure there, they've had a couple of shuffles. You've got Amy, however you say that, standing in for Deliverance, or Milky as some of you might know him. Deliverance has exams, which is unfortunately a problem a lot of us have to deal with these days. So yeah, he's off preparing for his exams. Although I just see him playing a lot of pubs and playing a lot of Bloodseeker in particular. But you got Amy standing in for them, and I guess Amy's going to go to the 1 position, and Rampage will be playing the 4 position. Rampage is also going to be going through the draft today. We're seeing an Underlord getting banned out, and I think I'm a little out of touch with the meta because a lot of Underlord bans are coming through in the ESL India Premiership. We did see someone do the same versus IQ. I think it was Go Figure only, and I was seeing a Venomancer ban. I mean, I can get behind that. Venomancer is one of those heroes who can pretty much just bully anyone in lane, and with the free vision coming out from the Serpent wards, or the Plague wards rather, he's a little hard to gank in the early parts of the game. Bristleback, still respected, still feared, still first phase ban worthy. The question though is, what do Go Figure Red want to open that draft with? And my phone at the worst possible time ends up ringing. Back to the game. They're going to open with the Sand King. I do remember sneaking a look at Cinderen's TI predictions in the compendium, and yeah, I mean, he voted for Sand King to be the most picked hero in the entire tournament, and I can sort of get behind that because he's a foe that brings a lot of control, lockdown. If you're spot on with the positioning, a Barrow Strike could be a Rampage, and Epicenter deals a fair bit of damage along with the talent, which comes in at level 50. If I'm not mistaken, it does a fair bit of movement speed slow as well. XRG, they're going to go with some team fight of their own. They're going to pick up the Disruptor. This is one of Go Figure Red's go-to position 5s or 4s, whatever you may call it. It's something they pick for Drake a lot. It's something that Milky has really perfected as a support player. I guess one of the best parts about playing Disruptor is Thunderstrike as an ability. It's easy, cheap Harris, and the best part is if you hit it right, you can pretty much make sure that you're harassing the enemy offlaner without drawing aggro of the entire creep wave. And yeah, Glimpse. I mean, I really hate Glimpse. It's like when you pick up a T-shirt at a sale in a mall and you think there's a sale going on and you go to the billing counter and they're like, "Sir, ye T-shirt pe sale nahi hai. You have to pay full price." You go back, you get screwed, and then you buy a really expensive T-shirt for no reason. That's what Glimpse is. It catches you unaware, and you have to be really careful with your positioning, Abby. Ideally, the past 3-4 seconds, you need to be really aware as to where you're standing and what you're doing. And along with Thunderstrike, which gives you vision, you can make sure that you glimpse the enemy opponent. Next assassin, XRG, going to pick up the next, which could have been a great vehicle for the lifestealer, which Go Figure Red are not spending any time in. I mean, they're not wasting any time. They're just going to pick up the lifestealer, not give Nyx Assassin a free parcel to carry around the map and set up good ganks. XRG, they're going to ban up the Invoker, something that Archmage is extremely skilled at. It is also the hero that Archmage used to great effect with his team IQ at the LAN in the previous edition of the ESL India Premiership in the summer phase. And I want to say that it was the 3 of them. It was the Darkseer, the Twin-Headed Dragon, as well as the Invoker that pretty much won Go Figure Red what seemed like an unwinnable game at that time. Void being banned out, I mean, it's been ages since I've seen Void being banned out, but I see the possible lure here for XRG. Why Void would make sense. Chrono into Static Storm, that's an insane amount of team fight. And I guess right now Go Figure Red are feeling that the tri-lane is not going to be strong enough to deal with an offlane Void. So they don't want to take the chances. You're also seeing a Slaughter getting banned out from XRG, another excellent vehicle for the Lifestealer. That's ideally once he picks up his blink into Crush, along with the Corrosive Haze. That's a lot of damage in combination with the Lifestealer. Pretty standard stuff so far. Neither side revealing which direction they want the draft to go in. And they're holding their cards close to themselves right now. Folks, in the Challenger League, for those of you who are wondering what's going on in the Challenger League, and I'm actually following the Challenger League rather closely because we have a lot of good teams. And what's what's really interesting is we have Signify playing in the Challenger League, and it's a lineup where we're seeing Crowley or Ronak along with No Chance teaming up since that previous iteration of Entity. And they've also got 3 extremely skilled Filipino players playing along with them. Lulu or Skembalulu, who's a 17-year-old, 7.5k MMR player. You've got Owa, who played for Mineski in TI1 back in the day when Dota required a beta key. And he's got some real experience behind him. And yeah, you also got XRG, the high MMR wonder kid from Australia, who's played with Anna back in the day. And so yeah, I'm following the Challenger League just to keep track of how Signify are doing. And they had a game yesterday versus Buriza. I did manage to go and download the replay. You can do that if I'm not mistaken with the ticket. If you purchase the ticket for this tournament, it's really cheap. You should probably just go ahead and get yourself a ticket. And in that replay, there was a 5-man vacuum and a 5-man boulder smash. In a 5-man stolen RP from Mo and No Chance Sejaz, followed up with Wukong's command and magnetize and whatnot. So things are looking really good for that side. And we have some real lofty expectations coming up from them. You got the ROG online phase coming up. I think that's sometime next week, if I'm not mistaken. And they're playing in that with Blizzard in their side, because they do require 3 Indians if they're participating from the Indian region, if I'm not mistaken.
5 seconds remaining.
So, yep, they did win the game versus Buriza yesterday. They did end up losing versus the Malaysian side Genesis. And this is why the Challenger League is so interesting, right? Because whichever side ends up placing first at the end of the league will get an automatic invite into the Masters League.
Assassin.
And then the second place from the Challenger League, which could either be Signify or Buriza or Genesis, whoever it is, ends up playing in single elimination playoffs with the last 2 teams from the Masters League. So this time things look really tough all across the Masters League as well as the Challenger League. This edition of the ESL India Premiership is only going to get more interesting. And a little birdie told me that the LAN, if I'm not mistaken, might be happening in Hyderabad. Can't really confirm that though. Back to the draft, XRG, they're going to pick up the Ursa to deal with the Lifestealer, Fury swipes, physical damage. Best kind you can hope for to deal with the Lifestealer. And go figure that they've got the Tusk. Snowball is one way to get the Lifestealer into battle. It's pretty much doable from the time Lifestealer hits level 6 and Tusk is just maybe level 1 or 2. And along with the Walrus Punch and the quick burst of damage coming out from the Infest Bomb, heroes like the Disrupt and the Nyx Assassin are easy pickings. They've also got the Frozen Sigil, which I like versus the Ursa Warrior. It gives that attack speed slow, so you can kite him around. But here's the curveball that no one was expecting. A Necroforce being picked up by XRG Gaming. And go figure it. I think they've got this sorted. They picked up the Oracle. So if I'm not mistaken, Fortune's End can dispel... oh, Fury Sweats can't be dispelled. That's good to know.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay. So you can't dispel the Fury Swipes, but you got False Promise to help deal with the Necro.
Reserve time.
And that Reaper's Sight. One of the worst parts of Reaper's Sight is that added respawn time, which really hurts you. I mean, if you're someone like the tier, the Lifestealer, and you caught with the Reaper's Sight, it's gonna suck. The good thing though is Necroforce and that Reaper's Sight will pierce spell immunity, so it will go through rage. So if Ursa gets that initial bit of damage off, you can follow that up with the Reaper's Sight and get a quick kill on the Lifestealer and pretty much just take him away from battle. But this is where the Oracle comes into play. that Fate's Edict needs to be on point to make sure that Ursa is not dealing any physical damage. Even if the Reaper side does end up coming out on the lifestealer, you've always got the false promise. And a last pick Viper. Both sides heavily invested in counter picking the shit out of each other. Oracle to deal with the Necrophos, Ursa to deal with the Lifestealer, and then a Viper to go to the mid lane and probably try and bring down the Temple Assassin. So I'm still not too sure. This could be... It's an offlane Necrophos. Is that how they're running it in the offlane? Needs to be a bit careful though, because with the Sand King in the task, he could indeed be brought down rather easily early on. If this is an offlane Necrophos, I mean, Ursa's probably going to the safe lane. Viper goes to the mid lane. Does this look like a good game for an aggressive? I'm not too sure. Don't think it could be one. It's getting the hotkeys set up. And we're good to go. We also have a pause, once again, for no reason. But this is a little bit of time to just run through the lineups here. I'm going to start off with Team XRG. You've got Gondi on the Viper, Necrophos in the hands of Meathook. Disruptor being played by where is he? There he is. Disruptor being played by Munni. Shondi playing the Ulsa Warrior. Nice set. And that leaves us with Nyx Assassin being played by Blue Frog. On the other side of the river for Go Figure, we've got Rampage playing the Lifestealer. Oracle being played by Drake or Ragu. And fun fact, Oracle still has no Immortal up to this date. Tusk being played by Snacks. Okay, so Snacks is the off-laner usually. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Snacks is playing the Tusk. Archmage playing the Temple Assassin, one of his signature heroes. And that leaves us with Amy, the new recruit, playing the Sand King. He is apparently having a little bit of packet loss here. Okay, so it appears we're on the Indian server. I'm not too sure what the issue is and how this is going to be resolved. But yeah, if you want to go grab yourself a cup of tea to weather through the storm that's going on outside in Bombay, that would be a good chance. In fact, I'm just going to go sip on my coffee for a bit and wait for this issue to be resolved. Hopefully it'll happen soon. We've got our admins on board, so they should take care of it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hold on, my mic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESL India Premiership. Sorry for that hiccup. Val has in India server just for formality's sake, and it really sucks. But we are back with Go Figure facing off versus XRG Gaming. The draft, for those of you that missed it, is playing out on your screen once more. We're just doing a quick all pick because the draft already happened. A lot of heavy counter picking coming up from both sides. It also looks like Snacks is playing the 4 position with Rampage going back to the core, and I guess Amy is going to be playing the off-lane with the Sand King. It looks like an off-lane Sand King, unless off-lane Tusk is a thing, which was a thing years ago, but it's really unlikely. So we're going to see the Tusk roam early on, and Tusk generally a more effective roamer than the Sand King. I mean, Snowball just, it's easy, cheap initiation if you need it. And along with the Tusk, yeah, I have to go quiet for a minute so that we can listen to that music and appreciate the load screen and all its glory. But yeah, Tusk along with the Oracle is a powerful tri lane to start off with, and I think they're going to have more than enough to deal with the Necroforce, who seems like he'll be going to the off lane. Both supports in the mid lane trying to get some early wards. I think they pinged out each other. Muni's been spotted here, and he still ends up dropping the ward. Wow, indeed. And that's an instant D-ward for the Sand King. Not like that. 100 gold for whoever wants it. I'd like Amy to get it himself because he recovers the sentry gold. But yeah, they're just going to give it to Archmage. So that's 100 gold plus a bounty. So that's an easy 100 gold a head start for Archmage in the mid lane. I'm curious to see what he does with it. What could he really itemize for versus the Viper? Maybe pick up more tangos. He started out with the boots and the fairy fire, so he has that movement speed so that the poison attack doesn't really slow him down or prove to be too much of a nuisance in lane. I'm also wondering if this is one of those games where one of the supports will pick up an Octrine somewhere down the line just to deal with Viper Strike, Reaper Sight, and maybe even the Glimpse. So it looks like Snacks is going to the off lane. It's an off lane Tusk and a 4 position Sand King. And Drake back to the 1 position. He really did excel in that position early on. In the beginning of the summer phase, where Deliverance was playing the 4/5. Even in the Cobex Indie Esports Championship, I remember Rampage playing the 1 position, which Go Figure did win. So it's nice that we have these tournaments where I mean the tier 2 Indian teams do get a chance to prove themselves. I mean, Go Figure, they're taking a game of IQ as well. And how much ever IQ might want us to believe that everything is bait, pretty much everything they do is bait, I'm going to hand Go Figure a legit victory in that one. This one being pinged out as well. So Rampage on the high ground did spot it out. And it's it block that camp? It doesn't block that camp, but it looks at the rune. A lot of offlaners drop the sword. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Maybe the 4 position gets to contest the rune. But when you're something like a Necroforce in the offlane, you want to watch somewhere at this point. Hold on, Fortune's End, being channeled. Blue Frog going for the contest. Doesn't end up getting it, might end up losing his life. It could be a disaster, but the Impale is there. Blue Frog will survive for the time being. And yeah, Snacks gets the block off. Yeah, Snacks is blocked off the small camp, didn't block off the medium camp. But the small camp has been blocked, and it's a little bit of vision for rotations that might come in from the XRG support. So they're starting out with the dual lane. They should be able to apply a fair bit of early damage onto Shondi, whose creep wave is in complete disarray. The block absolutely not in his favor. Max also using the shards at some point. Top lane. XRG running a dual lane of their own. The Necroforce and the Nyx Assassin. This should be fine for a bit, but you want to get that Nyx hitting 6 as soon as possible. I'm really curious to know what Snacks ended up doing with all those clarities. He misses the shards. That's a little bit of a boo-boo, and he's taking a fair bit of damage from Shondi. Yeah, that could have been a kill on the Disruptor had the shards connected. But आज के लिए मुन्नी बदनाम नहीं हुई. She's still okay. Mid lane, Archmage, once again he amazes all of us. He's winning the CS battle, but he's taking a fair bit of damage. Gondi could maybe just consider going up his high ground at this point and pressuring him a little bit more with the poison attack. He's got that 1 point in Nether Toxin as well, so he should be able to do a lot more. Disrupted though. Munni will stay alive. Ursa slams the ground, one Snacks. Amy dropping low as well. Both these supports have got to really respect the damage coming up from the Ursa. The shards are there, it's going to block them out. They don't have range or vision to get the last attack off, but Amy walks right back and Disruptor will score the first blood. Amy, first game in this new Go Figure side, and he ends up giving away first blood. Could have just run this way, but he ran this way, right back into them, back up the high ground. Not the best thing to do. I'm not sure why. Maybe he thought he'll keep the Tusk alive. Maybe he said, I just need a quicker base trip. And he's got the boots, 1 point in Caustic as well. Shondi doing the right thing. Yeah. I mean, if you're a core going up against an offlaner like a Sand King who can apply a fair bit of damage early on, you just stay away from the creeps and hit him. Don't let him come near the creeps at all. But the wave is rather pushed, and Monique glimpses back Snacks. Good presence of mind, but he's taking a fair bit of damage here. Turns around with the Thunderstrike. The Caustic might just mean the death of him. In fact, the tower even chips in with one attack, and it's a kill split by 2 there. 126 gold being split between Amy and Snacks. So Disruptor being punished for attempting to glimpse back Snacks there. And now he's rotated to the mid lane. He's got boots. He wants Archmage. He doesn't have the range for the glimpse. The Thunderstrike is there. Archmage might just end up going down in the mid lane. He's got that Fairy Fire. And there's one last charge of the Thunderstrike, but it's not enough. Archmage surviving by the skin of his teeth there. Really pushing the boundaries. It was really funny. All these players are so liberal with the use of voice lines, but damn, we call them for an interview and they're never willing to talk. And Shondi does end up going down. So yeah, this is the early laning potential that can come out from a Sand King along with the Dusk. Snowball, Power Strike, and even with the Ice Shards, it's very easy to bring down pretty much anyone across the map at this early point in this game. Rampage ends up going down in the top lane. Not sure what that was about. Didn't end up doing a single bit of damage to either of these supports. Go Figure looking a little disjointed here. Both cores falling at least once. Munni looking for the glimpse, 2 points in it. He wants Ami, but yeah, don't have the range. Mid lane, it looks like Ahmed is starting to fall behind. He's realized this. He needs those neutrals to catch up and recover. He's trying to get the stack off. Will end up getting it. He's got a shrine as well. So he's going to retreat to the jungle. This should allow Viper to pressure the lane early on. And maybe do some early damage to the tower. Meathook doing rather well. He's got 2 mangoes to work with, so that extra regen. He's along with the mana and HP he gets for killing a unit. He's he's currently regenerating at 10 hit points per second. Okay, we got a rotation coming up from Amy. Burrow Strike onto 2. Fortune's End as well. Purifying Flames available. And it will work. But the Ghost Shroud only helps me to regen a little quicker. Didn't have the mana for more than 1 Death Pulse. In fact, decided not to put any more points into it beyond the early 2 levels. And will end up going down. Good presence of mind coming up from the Necroforce. Using the Ghost Shroud to regen a little faster from those Purifying Flames, which didn't end up killing him. Ideally, you'd like to have the Purifying Flames followed by the Fortune's End, so that you can dispel that burst of heal coming up from the Purifying Flames. But I guess Oracle just needed the early lockdown coming up from the Fortune's End instead. And Fortune's End, Purifying Flames, Spike Carapace, looks like Brewfrog might just live. Gondi coming for the wraparound. And the Caustic will mean that he does end up falling on the Nyx assassin there. Brewfrog brought down. Gondi can't find the kill in return. The Fate's Edict is making sure that he can't get any more auto attacks off. But mid lane, Munni with the rotation, 2 points in glimpse, wants to bring back Archmage. The Viper Strike not enough mana for it, but they got the dust and got the detection. Archmage forced to fight a Burrow Strike onto 2, Impale onto 2 as well, but the snowball makes sure that Munni will fall. Gondi gets the kill on Archmage, but will pay with his life. Amy securing the kill with the Caustic. They're looking for more. They want Blue Frog. They don't have the mana. It's a 1-for-2 exchange. They managed to bring down Archmage, but they lose their Viper as well as the Disruptor. And it 1-for-3. The Nyx ended up falling as well. What am I saying? No, the Nyx is alive. Okay. Fight recap bugged out for a moment there. How's everybody looking in terms of individual net worth? We've got the Viper doing rather well. I mean, a small but significant lead ahead of the TA. TA forced the jungle, and with the nerf to the jungle, you're not going to be getting as much as you'd like in these early, this early on in the jungle. Rampage also starting to fall behind a little bit in terms of net worth compared to the Ursa. And this is what really, this is what is sort of worrisome. I mean, you want to contest Ursa early on as much as possible, because he quite literally starts to snowball from there on. You want to make his laning phase as bad as possible. Make sure he doesn't get that blink or that early Vladimir is offering, so that he can Roshan early on. Mid lane, Gondi all by himself uses the dust, but it's a trap. I mean, he's there with the Burrow Strike. This time you got the Fortune's End. Another Purifying Flame coming off in a bit. Archmage will end up staying alive. Drake with a slight boo-boo there. Drop the Purifying Flames on Archmage, but without dropping the Fate's Edict first. So Archmage did take a little bit of damage or lost a little bit of HP. But luckily he ended up surviving that. I mean, when you got a Viper on the other side with Nether Toxin, which does more damage depending on how much HP is missing on the enemy, you got to be careful with your usage of Purifying Flames. Snacks, he's got a good amount of levels. Does go in on the Munni. He's got the Walrus Punch as well. They don't need it. Drake wraps around, gets the kill. Gondi with the rotation. TP, in fact, have gotten a glimpse this time. Shondi slaps the ground. They want Snacks. They should get in. The Fate's Edict only stopping the user from getting those auto attacks off, but they don't care. And Drake will get punished for trying to rescue his ally there. A quick double kill for Gandhi. I'm really curious to see what he goes for in terms of items. I like the Dragon Lance. This could also be one of those games where you maybe get an early Hurricane Pike. Just to stay alive a little longer. Hold on. Top lane, they've gone in with the Battle Strike and the epicenter. Me too. He tried to TP out of there. That was really ambitious, but he's not. No way he's getting out. Also curious to see what Snacks looks to build into. He's queued up the mech, a little bit of utility. He's got the Arcane Boots, so he has a lot of mana to work with. Blue Frog has got his own Arcane Boots. Meanwhile, Snowball coming up from Snacks. Blue Frog with the Impale to follow up the Vendetta hit, and Shondi with the Enrage. Make sure that he ends up paying for his sins there. Amy, Tranquil Boots and Soul Ring. 3 points in Battle Strike, 1 point in Epicenter. He's got movement speed and mana to work with, and with that too, he even get another point in Battle Strike, so more range and more initiation on the side of Go Figure. A lot of kill potential here with the Oracle and the Sand King. They've not got the Epicenter. They've started out with the Fortune's End and the Purifying Flames, but another round just the same will make sure that the Necrophos will pay with his life. Blue Frog, he's TP to his own shrine. It should have been a safe TP, but Go Figure, they're just going to let him go for the time being. And they're going to focus on taking down this tower. Necrophos, what's he got in terms of items? It looks like he's queuing up an Ethos. 2 Bracers. Yeah, queuing up an Ethos. Yeah. Sometimes item changes just don't register. I always I was wondering if it's the old Wit booster for a bit. The old Wit booster build up. But yeah, Meetup, he's gonna give up his lane early on, and he's got not much in terms of utility to show for it. Deep warding coming out from the Dire. Looking over the off lane, a little bit of vision on the mid lane. This isn't the most effective of wards. You could have dropped it a little forward and gotten more vision. Maybe somewhere here.
Ranked.
No, not even this. Maybe here, so that the tree doesn't block the vision. But yeah, it does sort of look at this passage maybe a little bit into the neutrals. And while all of this is going on, they got a kill on Mundi. Mundi once again being brought down. Quick infest from the Lifestealer into a Radiant Creep. And he's just going to run out of there. Uh-oh, he turns back. But on the other side of the map, you've got Oracle teaming up with the Sand King and the Tusk. Gandhi not sure who to focus. They've got the fall from the Tusk. Viper doesn't have the vision to work with here. He's searching for Snacks. Snacks getting healed up, but Drake might just end up going down. Gandhi did end up getting the kill. He's got the Viper Strike on the Drake, so that fates Edict. Although he's doing a fair bit of work, it's not going to keep the Oracle alive. It's been a while since I've seen Viper stomp like this. And XRG... this is so cheesy, right? I mean, in my 2K MMR days, which was not so long ago, me and my retarded friends would pick something like Viper in the mid lane and just stomp all across the map. And Gandhi's pretty much doing that, the exact same thing. I guess you need some quick burst damage to bring him down nice and easy. I mean, the all-out binds. I'm not sure why he's camping the enemy shrine at this point. He battle strikes to the low ground, but he's not yet safe. They've got the glimpse, they pull him back, they've got the strike storm, but they're holding on to it. Meetup should ideally get the kill, but Gandhi gets it. And that's a killing spree that comes to an end.
Brutal, savage, ranked.
XRG, they're doing rather decent in this early game, but the net worth shows that the graph, it's been an up and down game. Go Figure won the lead, but XRG, they're coming back on the back of this Viper. Coming back on the back of this Viper, and they're going to take the mid lane on the back of the back of this Viper. Glyph comes out, Archmage. He's just trying to farm his jungle, catch up as much as possible. He's got a blink 14 minutes in, which isn't too bad considering the start he had. Good presence of mind coming up from Archmage. I mean, it really takes an experienced player to know when you lost the lane and when you need to retreat to the jungle. Archmage with the Lifestealer in him. The trap did give him a little bit of vision. But Go Figure, they're not going to pursue. Shondi, how's his farm looking? He's got the Mask of Death, so Roshan is an option. Not going for the complete Vlad just yet, but is trying to build that blink as soon as possible. A little bit of defensive vision coming out from the Radiant wouldn't be too bad. Meanwhile, mid lane, Archmage with the false promise and the refraction, trying his best to stay alive, but Gondi will end up getting the kill, and that's an unstoppable Viper 15 minutes in. Pub stomping at its finest. And XRG, they just want to 5-man. They have this sense that, hey, maybe we're stronger than them if we just force team fights. Go figure, they're trying to bring down the Ursa once again. Shondi being aware that his safe lane tower was vulnerable and just backing off at the right time. Blue Frog might just end up going down here, turns around with the Impale. He's not got Vendetta for a bit, he's healing up the Purifying Flames and will end up surviving. Yeah, props to Shondi there. I mean, he knew his team wasn't around, they couldn't come to help him, and he just ditches the safe lane without giving a kill to the Lifestealer there. Meetook, he's got those 2 Gracers, so he's got a little bit of HP to work with, and the Atos would be nice. I mean, it's generally a nice item to have, but even a Veil of the Scout wouldn't be too bad. It gives you a little bit of stats, some mana regen, and it's good when you got a Disruptor on your side. Shondi getting closer and closer to his blink. I really like the fact that XRG haven't given any freebies in Shondi's build up to his blink dagger. And now that he's got it, they can look to choose fights. How to Go Figure respond though? I mean, XRG did just 5-manning with this Viper, and this could be a mistake. Meetook TPs to the mid lane. Is hoping to find a quick pick of the fortunes and will connect. Drake dropping low. Can he false promise himself? No, he can't. The dead pulse is there. I hear epicenter. It's not doing any real damage. In fact, Ami's just using it to run away from there. He's got the Soul Ring coming off cooldown in a bit. Power strikes to the high ground, stays alive. Meanwhile, mid lane, they've got someone with the glimpse and snacks in the Storm. Can't snowball out that much and will end up going down to Shondi. Shondi and Gondi. You know what? It's really funny. I know these guys, and I'm trying to picture Shondi and Gondi sitting in a cafe somewhere in Bombay. But yeah, horrible names aside, XRG are doing really good for themselves, proving that they deserve to be in the Masters League. Go figure, I have a sense of this. Can they contest? Is the question. TPs are coming in. Blue Frog trying to scout them out, staying on the high ground. Amy, all by himself. Blue Frog has got the spike characters. The ages will go into the hands of the Ilsa. No immediate contest coming up from Go Figure. Limbs could be on the cards. Snacks bought back. Meetook does have the Reaper side. He's holding on to it, not using it just his Snacks with the snowball trying to stay alive, but might just end up going down. Fight for the fancy eye shot play, but didn't get the positioning that he was hoping for. Archmage all by himself still. Farming Ancients, hoping to get that Desolate at a decent timing. He really needs it. What's rather surprising is Go Figure haven't made any infest plays. It's 18 minutes in. I did see Lifestealer infested a couple of times, but that's about it. You try and hope to find a couple of pickoffs with the Tusk and the Lifestealer. 18 minutes in is just a 1000 net worth advantage in favor of Go Figure. I'm not really sure who's pulling ahead here. I want to say XRG. And I want to say that as this game goes later and later, you'd rather have Necroforce as your offlaner than a Tusk.
Patience from Zoe.
I mean, Snacks is hoping for a 24-minute mech, which isn't too bad, but it's not ideal. The later you go, the less effective a mech becomes. Scan coming up from the tire. They're trying to wrap around for this tier 2 while XRG are bringing down a tier 1 on the other side of the map. Got a couple of TPs coming in. If I'm not mistaken, the Disruptor cancelled this TP. They're waiting for the Viper. The Fortune's End channel will connect. Gondi held in place with the Burrow Strike. They're controlling the Viper, but do they have enough damage? Elsewhere, the Oracle dropping low. Shondi doing his best. They want to bring down Drake. The force of false promise on the Oracle, and this looks like it could be a kill for him. The Oracle does end up going down. Meetuk with the Ghost Shroud staying alive. This tier 2 has turned out to be extremely costly for Go Figure. They're trying their best here. They do manage to bring down the Nyx Assassin. A quick Reaper Smite on Snacks means that he will end up falling down. The Gondi on the Viper with an unstoppable streak though needs to stay alive through all of this. And with Archmage having to TP back home, XRG do end up winning the fight, but maybe losing the battle. A tier 1 for a tier 2, not the best of trades. And Go Figure with more experience on their side could just keep this bottom lane pushed, and that could be a problem for XRG. Almost always having to fall back to defend this bottom lane, but all in all, a good fight for them. They didn't lose the Aegis, and Viper didn't lose the streak. So both cores picking up halberds early on. You've got the halberd and the Viper, which will be a nuisance for the Templar Assassin. The active is great, as well as the evasion could be a real problem. This could be one of those games where Archmage goes for a Bloodthorn instead of an MKB. The Bloodthorn would be nice versus the Necroforce, render him useless pretty much. And you got no real save after that. So Amy, he's taken this tier 2, drop some deep vision. Just setting up for Go Figure to camp around this part of the map and try and look for pickups. This game is so close. I mean, if XRG managed to win this, it'll be a huge confidence boost for them. And it's just going to show that we have more and more tier 2 teams coming up in India. Good quality tier 2 teams. If you manage to take a game of Go Viper, of Go Figure, Go Viper, what am I saying? If you manage to take a game of Go Figure, it's a huge confidence boost for you. And step by step, bit by bit, I mean, maybe one day you take down Go Figure, you move on to Aggressive 5, and maybe one day it's an easy to. But Meetuk with that Sky Storm and that Ghost Shroud, he's holding onto the Reaper side, will commit it now, should get the kill on Archmage, but the false promise is there. Drake at the right place at the right time. Meetuk held onto it for too long, and now he's being controlled. They're focusing down Fortunes, then Purifying Flames will get the kill, goes to Rampage, but the Canary Field will hold them off. Archmage blinks over it, brings him down with the Desolator. XRG throwing bodies and throwing kills and giving momentum back to Go Figure there. I mean, for the good 15 to 18 minutes of this game, the Necroforce, he's been really cautious with his Reaper side usage. The one time he throws it recklessly on Archmage, Drake is at the right place at the right time. This Burrow Strike though will clip onto Blue Frog with the snowball though. Snacks might have overcommitted. There's a shrine ready for XRG, and Blue Frog along with Shondi and Gondi will end up bringing down Snacks on the tusk. Go Figure, they made a decent recovery here. And I mean, a couple of kills again and again on the supports, and the Necroforce could very well bring them back into this game. Archmage, he has a lot of items to build. He might be considering a Diffusal at some point. If I'm not mistaken, it does dispel the Ghost Shroud. They updated the tooltips is what they say, but they're still not very clear about it. I do remember it dispelling the Ghost Shroud, but mid lane, Archmage all by himself, Drake around with the false promise, Fortune and won't do too much. The poison attack still taking down Archmage, but to keep him alive at least. XRG not overcommitting that. But they're going to group up as 5. They've got the Aegis. They want to do as much as possible with it. Hold on, they don't have the Aegis. And Shondi is very close to his BKB. Should XRG be really pushing down the mid lane at this point? I don't think they should be looking for a fight. I mean, on the back line, setting up for the epicenter, goes in with the Burrow Strike, blinks out quickly. Blue Frog isolated with the shards. But XRG get what they were looking for. They end up getting the tower and they're going to disengage. But maybe Go Figure catch them on the retreat. Gondi out of position, caught with the bottle strike. Drake being controlled, but the Fate Edict might just keep him alive a little longer. The false promise is there as well. Elsewhere, Snacks will be brought down in that Static Storm. And Lifestealer infested in the creep, trying to retreat. They've caught Archmage as well, but the refraction will allow him to blink out of there. Rampage comes out of the creep, wants to turn around. They want Blue Frog. All they brought down is the Nyx Assassin, but they're losing cores. They're losing heroes. Make that 3, maybe even 4. Amy out of position. Blink got pulled down. The kinetic field will not connect. But Chonti is there. Slams the ground. Hits him hard. Brings him down. XRG win a team fight after taking down Tier 2 tower. And this could just mean high ground for them. It's going to be hard. Maybe they could force buybacks. In fact, the only one who has buyback on the side of Go Figure is Sand King. Can Archmage defend all by his lonesome? The ADOS being thrown out. Shondi and Gondi not the best when it comes to taking down buildings. They've got the glyph as well. They don't have a Desolator or anything like that on the Usa. But they couldn't try and siege as much as possible. If Go Figure end up losing this fight, it could really hurt them. TP is on the shrine. Not yet. Disruptor is scouting at that part of the map. Gondi being slowed with the side trap. You got a TP coming in from the Nyx Assassin. Elsewhere, I did see a Bloodthorn or some form of silence coming out on the Viper. Fortune's then controlling them. You got the Viper strike on the Snacks. Amy could just channel the epicenter, but he doesn't have a 2-man impale. Will control both of them. Gondi standing strong, whacking them all, but the Heaven's Halberd will control it. That's a monster kill streak being brought down, and at what cost? All they got was the Tusk. And XRG overstaying their welcome and being punished for it. Blue Frog will get caught out. Amy with the power strike and Archmage with the damage do end up securing that kill. Go Figure getting exactly what they needed. A quick influx of gold. And look at that net worth chart. It's all over the place. Was spiking back up in favor team XRG, but it's come right back in the hands of Go Figure. Shondi being scouted out here by Amy. He's got the BKB though, which is a good thing. And that streak on that Viper. 685 gold going in the hands of Drake, so that should be an Ether Lens. What's he calling out for himself? Looks like it's going to be a Glimmer Cape. Makes sense. But XRG are carrying a fair amount of detection. Either way, the Glimmer could be nice. Maybe catch them off guard. Yeah, you got dust on the Viper, you got dust on the Disruptor. Both teams. Their next big point of contest is going to be Roshan. This time he has the Orchid to work with. That's going to help versus the Necrophos. And maybe even the Disruptor who needs to be really careful with his positioning. Sentries are being planted. Vision being reclaimed around the Rosh pit. These side traps though, they just keep on coming. Shards, flipping onto Blue Frog, but he's got the Spike Carapace. Amy with the blink can close the grab. Blinks, doesn't have vision up the high ground. The ADOS will catch him. Do they want to follow up? They're going to glimpse him. They've got vision. They've got the Static Storm as well. The Glimmer Cape is there, but they have detection and vision right now. False Promise might keep Amy alive for a bit, but that's 60 seconds with no False Promise, and that gives him license to go YOLO. He just blinks up the high ground, goes in with the Battle Strike onto Meetuk. Is there any follow-up just yet? He pops the Ghost Shroud. He stays alive for a bit. A 4-star comes in to help him out. He wants to bring down Amy, but Archmage is here with the Orchid. Meetuk though, with the Ghost Shroud, staying alive through it all, throwing out his Death Pulses. A Reaper sight onto Drake, but the damage isn't there. Meetuk will fall. Blue Frog has fallen as well, and Drake might just end up going down. Shondi arrives into battle in style with that BKB, gets 2 quick kills, 2 supports, or rather a support and a core for a support and a core in even exchange. And XRG, it looks like they were losing too much in that battle there. That Ghost Shroud being an absolute pest for Archmage. The question is, does he pick up a BKB or maybe just a Diffusal to deal with that Necrophos? It's also kind of worrisome to see that the Tusk has had no real impact at all. What could he have done differently? I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind a Midas. Does help you stay relevant. as the game progresses, and that's the problem with the Tusk, right? I mean, 30 minutes in, Tusk in the off lane. Excuse me, all you have is a mech. It really doesn't mean too much. You could hope to find the backlines. That's the best you can do. But a 4-position Tusk to do that as well as a 3-position Tusk. You don't need to put him on 3 positions and have him provide such less utility for his side. The Sigil though, it's going to come into action. He's putting points into it right now. And it could help them take down Roshan, but XRG, they're nearby. Blue Frog with the 4-star. Both sides around the Rosh pit. This is one of the hardest moments to be a shot caller at. I mean, I've seen this in pubs. Should we Roshan? Should we not Roshan? What should we do? Our lanes are pushing. We don't have vision of them. And yeah, well then you say to hell with it. Maybe we'll just try and bring down Archmage. But he's got the refraction. Ooh, Munni, no vision. No vision for the glimpse. Damn. XRG though, I don't think they're going to get their hands on Roshan. They're smoked, they're moving aggressively, they don't have vision of Drake. The scan does come out from the Radiant Drake, going for the Glimmer TP. Where's the detection? It's not there. It's too late, and you've got Rampage on the other side of the map, pushing out the bottom lane. He's not got a creep to work with. Pops the Rage, wants to TP out there, no bash. But the damage from Chondi is real. It's getting worse here for Team Go Figure. But with the waves pushed out, they could go Roshan now. Blue Frog with the 4-star staying alive, dodging that snowball. Amy wants to chase. He's got the blink along with the Yules. Can control Blue Frog for a while. He's all by himself here. Both 4 positions having a little bit of fun with each other. The ADOS does manage to clip onto Amy. You've got a Vendetta hit in a while coming up from Blue Frog. But all of this is space. Space for Archmage and Snacks to work on Roshan, work in the Rosh pit and bring him down. XRG, they didn't plan for this. They ideally wanted Roshan, and in fact now they're losing cores here. I mean, they're losing heroes here. Me too. That Ghost Shroud is going to wear off in a bit, and Amy's got the Yules as well. He's sure he's got a Ghost Scepter, but Amy just goes in with the Bottle Strike. He's got the Fortunes and Purifying Flames, a couple of hits coming up from Archmage, and that's another kill for Go Figure. They've got Aegis, they've taken down the Necroforce, and even the Nyx Assassin. Maybe now Go Figure could consider high ground with the Aegis on the TA. Yeah, Archmage making that slight adjustment. I mean, he picks up his BKB, but he screwed up the Diffusal next. Once he hits that point, it's going to be really hard for XRG to deal with him. They need to take out Archmage as soon as possible. Chondi running in. Got the spectre damage coming up from Archmage. He really is fighting with fire here. He pops the BKB. He's got the Enrage available, trying to stay alive through it all. The Halberd comes out, responded immediately with a Fate Seer coming up from the Oracle. But Archmage, eyes on the prize, whacking the tower, working on it. Elsewhere, Rampage, he's got a Radiant Creep to work with. Both towers dropping low. XRG need to make a choice. But they're being controlled. The Fortune's End is there. Amy waiting on the sideline. He's got Blink in a bit. Archmage being controlled with the Heaven's Halberd. Takes a Viper Strike. He's got the Aegis. False Promise will keep him alive a little bit longer, along with the Glimmer Cape. Glimmer Cape Snacks snowballs with him aggressively. They want to do a little bit of damage, but I hear the epicenter. It's come from Amy. It's connected onto 3. The Spike Carapace will delay the Bottle Strike, but the False Promise, the Fortune's End is there. XRG trying to stay alive. They do manage to get the kill on Amy. They take away the Aegis from Archmage, but they've lost that tier 3. This game, how? Okay, hold on. They're still chasing. Yeah, it swung back and forth and how. Archmage though needs to be cautious. He doesn't have the Aegis anymore. He's getting closer and closer to that Diffusal Blade. And yeah, this pretty much gives him license to go YOLO. Diffusal, Orchid, and Desolator means he can pretty much kill anyone other than the wipe, I want to say. Archmage. He does see Blue Frog here along with Deusa. Who does he go for? Go figure. They could rinse and repeat. They could push their luck with just the cheese on the Temple Assassin. Maybe they could try and bring down a couple of shrines, draw it out, wait for the next Roshan. XRG, they're grouping up 1-4. They've got a tier 2 to work on. The Hurricane Pike now complete on Gondi. He's being forced to TP back. Got the Halberd to work with on Archmage. An immediate rocket comes out. The Halberd makes sure that Archmage can't get any more right clicks off on the buildings. Elsewhere, Blue Frog out of position. Amy and Drake doing their thing, grouping up. The Caustic is there. They've cornered the next assassin. He hasn't got Vendetta or mana for it. Pops the Spike Carapace, turns around with the Impale onto 2, wants to run Amy, misses the Power Strike. A chase is going on in the trees, while elsewhere, Archmage is wrecking havoc. He does manage to bring down the Disruptor, while his 2 supports are doing their best on the next assassin. This is long, this is prolonged. This is like a pregnancy which never ends, but finally Amy gets the kill. And things are looking worse for XRG. The Orchid comes out, he pops the Ghost Scepter, but Archmage has the Diffusal, and with the punch coming out from Snacks, they bring down the Necrophos. They're moving on to their shrines. XRG in complete disarray. It all went so wrong for them so fast. A lot of it has to do with the respect coming out from Archmage. He realized the fact that he lost the mid lane, retreated into the jungle, farmed Ancients quietly, and caught up. Oops, Halberd on a creep. That melee creep. Puzzled as hell as to why he's not hitting anyone. And yeah, they get the side comments on the Snacks. Archmage pops the BKD, turns around, wants to bring down Gondi. Chondi jumped into battle as well, but Snacks will stay alive with the Snowball. Viper dropping low. Archmage, the physical damage is real. He will bring down the Viper. He's moved on to the Ursa, who's being controlled with the Water Sponge and finally brought down. A wicked 6 streak that comes to an end. The immediate buyback coming out from the Viper and the Ursa Warrior. XRG won a hold. Blue Frog dropping low, controlled with the open wounds, but stays alive. Meadow walks in with the Ghost Route, looks rather useless, but Amy with the IP Center and the Butter Strike on to 2. A Fortune's End as well. A snowball save from Snacks of all things. But Archmage on the other side, controlled with the Halberd, might finally go down. A Fortune's End does come out on the Blue Frog. Archmage tries to stay alive through it all. The Fate's Edict not enough. Drake will fall as well. They've lost the Oracle, they've lost the PA. They're forced out buyback, but they've got a lane of frags. This game and the turns it's taken. Still not sure who's coming out on top here. I mean, the network tells us a clear story. It looks like Go Figure are leading. But XRG, they're trying their best. They're fighting tooth and nail here. And Snacks has got the blink. That blink snowball save in the previous fight. Looks like he's building a Halberd of his own. Just to deal with the Ursa and the Viper. If I'm not mistaken, Halberd doesn't get shrugged off by BKB anymore. Or Manta style. I guess it was one of the changes to Halberd in one of the recent patches. XRG, Blue Frog, under cover of Vendetta, does get forced off by his ally. They want Rampage. Rampage in the trees. No one to infest into just yet. But he's got presence of mind and he manages to juke the next assassin. They drop a sentry as well. Blue Frog does manage to scout out Snacks. A pick-off now would be a nice start. They just start out with the Impale, a force staff to bring it closer to his fellow teammates on the side of XRG. The Tinic Steel has been dropped, but Snacks with the Snowball and the Quick Blink will stay alive. Overcommitment in the form of a false promise. But Munni though, he's fighting with Rampage, drops the Static Storm, but who's going to bring down the Life Stealer? Here comes Gondi, a second to late. The Impale will miss on the high ground. Blue Frog trying his best. A Heaven's Halberd onto the next assassin, a Viper Strike onto the Life Stealer. They're trying to bring down Rampage, who's trying to make a run for it. He just wants to infest into a creep, but there's no creep for him. Down he'll go, finally, but the Glimmer Cave is there. The Snowball to save him. XRG, they're being outplayed left, right and center, while Archmage is cleaning house. Gets a quick double kill. And just like that, a fight which Go Figure should have lost ended up swinging right back into the hands. And this could mean another lane of frags. 80 seconds, no Viper. I'm not really sure how XRG defend this. Rax or Throne? Well, it looks like Rax is the call. The Rax exposed no tier 3 in the bottom lane. Go figure, they're just going to claim it nice and easy. How do XRG defend? Can they even defend, though, is the question. It's almost mega creeps here. Blue Frog goes in, ends up falling. The GG, well played is called. XRG have tapped out, and Go figure are your winners. And the ESL India Premiership fall season. That's the league, though. But wow, it's been a great start. And yeah, if I had to point the finger and vote an MVP, I'd probably end up giving it to Archmage. That presence of mind to realize the fact that he lost the lane to Viper and pretty much just decided to retreat into the jungle and catch up, along with that smart itemization coming up from him, undoubtedly means that Archmage is the one responsible for Go Figure's victory today. XRG, they played really well. The draft was pretty decent. Not sure if the Necrophos accomplished everything that he was looking for, but some really good Dota coming up from both sides. Anyway, folks, that's it as far as the Dota broadcast is concerned today. If you enjoyed the cast, I'm found at facebook.com/vvcasting. If you did enjoy the cast, I'm at facebook.com/cloudx. That's it for today. See you folks tomorrow, and good night.
All right, ladies and gents, everybody watching us on the Facebook page of ESL India and the YouTube gaming channel of ESL India. Okay, so this basically culminates the Day 4 live stream of the ESL India Premiership 2017 fall season. What we just witnessed was Team XRG getting defeated by the hands of Team Go Figure Red. Amazing match. In fact, Vivek Venkatraman was absolutely right. When Nyx Assassin is getting pawned in the jungle, it shouldn't really take that much amount of time. But maybe next time will be better for you guys. So ladies and gents, this is what we have for you guys today. But don't forget that tomorrow again we're going to be back at 6:30 PM IST with more Clash Royale, Counter-Strike and Dota action. And while we're at it, also do take out some time and catch some really amazing Counter-Strike Global Offensive matches exclusively on D-Sport 2:30 PM onwards. So we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow.
that?